Hey guys, and welcome back to the NBA 2K13 Association Series. I am Baltimore2131, and it's my association series as the Washington Wizards. So, in the last video we played the Boston Celtics at home, and in this video, we will play the Boston Celtics in Boston. So, right there, I give you a little look at my scheduled practice situation. Kind of trying to manage that so my players don't get too tired during the games, but also improving their skills. So here in the scouting thing, this is my first time taking a look at this, and so here's Cody Zeller, and I decide to hire a scout even though I see I already have one. I just kind of wanted to go through it and see what the process was, and how things work, kind of exploring it more, because I'm probably going to scout someone else eventually. So I decided to just pick up another a new scouting person. What would you call him? Anyway, so I hired a new scout person, and I'm going to get a scout. I will assign the scout to him. So we'll see how that plays out. I'm still not sure how it's going to work, but I'm just going to wait, I guess, and see if something happens or his attributes will be unlocked. That's kind of how it works in Madden. You just slowly unlock attributes from your person when you the whole system's different, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, you unlock certain stats, not all at the same time, but little by little you start learning more and more about the player you're scouting. So that's how they kind of do it in Madden. But here we are in TD Garden. I'm not sure why it's called the Celtics Arena. Maybe they couldn't get some name or something like that. But they have Avery Bradley, Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Green starting. I think it's Green, or is it Brandon Bass? I'm not positive in this one. Yeah, it's Brandon Bass. Okay. And I have the same lineup as usual. John Wall, followed by Bradley Beal. Then Trevor Ariza at small forward, then Nene at power forward, and Emeka Okafor from the Charlotte Bobcats at center. So look at the block there by Emeka Okafor to start the game. So hopefully in this one we don't lose. In the last one we came up short at the end. Kind of turnovers got to us and the defense didn't really hold up. Paul Pierce had quite a good game, and hopefully we can try to hold him off in this one, as he just kind of went on fire and was the player of the game. He just didn't miss shots. It's kind of like this Kevin Garnett play, where he just missed it. But most of the time, he doesn't miss it. At least Paul Pierce doesn't. When pretty much every time Paul Pierce got the ball, he would just kind of swish it. It didn't matter where he was. And can someone please explain that to me? Like, I don't understand how that was. I guess the way he passed it. I guess maybe because I was posted up and I tried to go across my body. There's really no way to do it. So maybe I don't know. I'll try to experiment with that. So, just trying to learn more about the game and how it plays. So, John Wall is a very good player, and he gets the bucket there on the Euro step. Gotta press square twice to do that move. That's probably my most used move that I do here in NBA 2K13. It just works well, and it's great for players like John Wall that can't reach the basket for like a dunk or something, but he's so fast he can easily get by the defender as well as finish. So it's a great play, especially for John Wall, when he can like kind of get the edge there from a guard or something and score. So we'll see if he puts up some more points in this one. So hopefully we can get the W, get our second one of the season. We're 1-1. The Celtics are 1-2, so they play one more game than us. There's Bradley Beal out of Florida, the rookie, first-round pick. He drives and he is fouled on the play. But one of the things I wanted to talk about, and probably my least favorite thing in NBA 2K13, and by the way, I'm loving this game. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. Something about it is just the way it feels, the gameplay, everything about it. It just feels so nice, and I like it a lot. And I love the NBA. this whole sport, basketball. If you didn't know, the sport is called basketball. Yes, um, but the whole NBA thing, I just love it, and I'm liking it more than Madden 13. I mean, I thought that was the best Madden. I still think it is Madden 13, the best Madden in 4 or 5 years, just because of the improvements, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. I mean, there's still the same old problems as usual, but a lot of them have been fixed, and it's just overall, I think, a nicer game, and a lot of big changes that helped it out in that sense. So there we go to the end of the first quarter. Jordan Crawford will try the buzzer beater shot, and he just kind of lobs it up but does not go. So we are losing after the end of the first quarter. It is 20-11 here in TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. But back to the NBA thing, I'm liking this game a lot more than I thought I would. A lot of games like this for me are kind of games that I pick up like this because I bought NBA 2K13 like not when I bought it like maybe 2 or 3 weeks or maybe like a month after it, at least a month after it came out. So I wasn't kind of like in a mad rush to get it, and right when it came out I thought, oh, here's another NBA game, I'm not gonna get it because I don't know, just wasn't that interested. But just because I haven't bought one in several years. But once even buying the game, I wasn't too sure, do I really want to get this? It's like $60, and I don't buy a whole lot of games, and I want this one to last. And I was really unsure, but I feel like I made the right decision because, I mean, I like it a lot more than I thought I would. Just the whole gameplay, it's just so fun to do. And the pace that you go at, it's not like Madden where you can just kind of, it's so slow, and that's what people complain about with American football. I'm saying American because all the other people here on MreGamersSports like the FIFA stuff, just trying to bring the American flavor and basketballness to the channel. But I'm really enjoying this game, and if you guys want to play with me, my PSN is STACECIL11, and that's to all my fellow directors too. If you guys want to jump on and play some Black Ops 2, Madden 13, if you're a American football fan, we can always do some of that. So I have caught up quite a bit, not a whole lot, but it's only a 4-point deficit now, and we're trying to hold them here. And you'll see me, as usual, just skipping around throughout the game, showing every little possession. As you can see, Trevor Ariza was on fire there. He's having a pretty good scoring day. So we're in the second half now. Bradley Beal can hit a 3, and so can Trevor Ariza. Those are my two big three-point shooters in at least my starting lineup, because John Wall isn't a three-point shooter at all. But he can hit a mid-range jumper pretty darn well. So hear me going for the alley-oop with Beal and Ariza, and I don't know, it's hard to do it with the Wizards. They're just not that team. There's John Wall, like I said again, with the Euro step. I think I talked about that earlier, but he had one earlier. And he's so good at that move just because of his speed and his ability to get around shooting guards, and point guards and stuff, and just get around the defense with his speed. And it's good for a guy like him that's not necessarily a big dunker. You know, he can just kind of get up there and just pop it up there and get around the shooting guard, point guard, and kind of like fly by the big man down low and easily get the score. So it's great for a guy like him. And this is a hard thing to do. On those fast breaks, especially with the team like the Wizards, and when I have Ariza going down there and Beal, no big man that I guess Ariza was definitely the best decision there just because of his ability to dunk and his height. But it's fast breaks look easy, but they're really tough picking which guy to choose, and it goes so quickly. A lot of times I'll regret what I just did. But Trevor Ariza is putting up a lot of points in this one. And I said this before, the points in the paint is so huge for a team like the Wizards, just because of their big men like Nene and Okafor. And it's a big part of my success in NBA 2K13. Most of the time when I'm winning the points in the paint game, then I'm winning the game. That's just how it goes for me and the way I play. I don't necessarily always give it to the big man down low. I like shooting lots of outside shots as well, but it's the main thing is the offensive rebounds that they get, and that's a majority of the points for Okafor because he can't really hit a jumper too well. At least, I mean, he can hit a short one, but it's unlikely for him to get anything besides that. So we're advancing here, and we are in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left, and I'm using a little side substitution thing, and that can actually get pretty annoying and tricky just because there's no really downtime in basketball where you can just kind of, I guess right now you obviously could, but there's really no downtime where you can just kind of easily open that little menu up and flick to a guy you want to be in the game, especially because it's just hard if you don't know if you don't know whose name exactly who you want to put in. I mean, you might know exactly who you want to put in, but you can't see their energy level if you just took them out, and it just takes a little while to find the person, because if you're trying to find a point guard, it'll cycle through the entire lineup, and it'll be like Emeka Okafor at point guard. Like, why would he does not even a point guard. Why would I want him to be a point guard? So I guess that could be changed a little bit. I know it doesn't make sense to have a big menu. I mean, I guess it's fine for the just on the run sort of playing, and I guess that's what it's for. So I can't really complain about that too much, just because I'm just kind of defeating the purpose. And Trevor Ariza, or that was Bradley Beal, was wide open down low. I just saw that. Nice rebound by Bradley Beal. And as time winds down in the fourth quarter here, I need a three-pointer to tie the game, and I can't even get back there to make one. So another close game, and a pretty hurtful, I'm trying to think of a better word, but a not very good defeat, as we lose by 3. A heartbreaker, I guess, but not really. It is only the third game of the season, but we do lose 2 games to the Celtics. And that wraps up the video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.